Hello friends, in the last lesson we learned about a point, a line, an angle and different types of angles. We will continue with this lesson and here we will discuss about parallel lines, transversal and different types of angles when a transversal is formed. So, okay, even this two line doesn't look straight, let's consider them straight for now. PQ and RS exist in such a way that no matter how long you extend them, they are never going to meet each other. They are never going to intersect like this. This is never going to happen. In such cases, we call the pair of lines PQ and RS parallel lines. If you can ignore everything for now and just focus on PQ and RS, these two lines are parallel lines. And when a line intersects the two lines at two different points, let's call them X and Y. This is X and this is Y, and the line AB intersects the pair at 2 points. Here, this line is called transversal. So we are done with parallel lines and transversals. Now, when a transversal is formed, we can see different angles are formed here. And depending on the types of the angles, we have given them different names. Let's discuss alternate angles first. The word alternate, the word itself makes it clear that we are talking about two different angles that lies on two alternate sides. For example, this one and this one. This is A, this is B. A and B are alternate angles. And remember, alternate angles are always equal. Also, C and D are alternate angles and they are also equal. Now, alternate exterior angles, the angles we talked about in this figure till now, all lie on the interior side of two parallel lines. And if I draw two angles here, I'll call it E, I'll call this one F. Here, E and F are alternate exterior angles, and F are E and F alternate exterior angles. Also, if I draw one more angle here and I call it G and this one H, we can see G and H also lies on two alternate sides that are on the exterior sides. So G and H are also alternate exterior angles. Even these are always equal. Next is co-interior angles. If I look at A and D, you can see both of them lie on the interior side of the parallel lines and they both lie on the same side. In such case, such angles are called co-interior angles. A and D are co-interior angles and they are always, the sum of them is always 180 degree. They sum to form, the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Also, you can say C and B. C and B are also co-interior angles. Now the last one is corresponding angles. Corresponding angles lie on the same side of the transversal. For example, E and D, and one of them is on the exterior side while the other is on the interior side. For example, E and D, as I said, are corresponding angles. Also, G and B. G and B are corresponding angles. Also, if you look at C and F, C and F are corresponding angles, and A and S are also corresponding angles, and they are always equal. That means if you draw two straight lines that are parallel to each other, and you draw a transversal, and if you look at the corresponding angles that lie on the same side, one of them is on the interior, one of them on the exterior, these angles are always equal. So I'll just summarize whatever I said in this video. First, I talked about two parallel lines PQ and RS. That means two lines, they are never going to intersect no matter how long you extend them. Another one is transversal. Whenever a line intersects these two lines, remember, to draw transversal, these two lines need not be parallel, but since we are talking about parallel lines, we will look at this transversal with parallel lines. This is AB, and this one is called transversal. And is when a transversal is formed, different angles are formed, and we name them differently based on the types. First one is alternate angles lying on the alternate sides, for example A and B. Second is alternate exterior angles. These are also alternate but lying on the exterior sides, E and F, for example. Next is co-interior angles. Two angles lying on the same side, both lying on the interior side. They are co-interior angles, and the sum of the two co-interior angles is 180 degree. And the last one is corresponding angles lying on the same side, and one of them is on the outer side, exterior side, and one in the interior side. For example, E and D are corresponding angles.